All right, everyone. So, welcome to the third episode of the Devlog. The game or the project has no name. That's why it's called Blank Game up here in the top left. We've made some considerable changes to the game so far. There've been some pretty major stuff added. I think I've added in 2 enemies. No, I've added in 3 enemies since the last devlog, and I have added in a lighting system as well. Let's see. I've also finished the another level. I'm trying to think here of anything else. I've added in the ability to purchase things. So let's just hop in and see what I can show you guys real quick. So as you can see up here, we have the currency. I made a cute little sprite for it. The 0 is not supposed to be here. Just pretend that's not there. But I've added a cute little sprite here for the currency. And, okay, wait, that's not supposed to be there. Hold on. Hold on. Let me just fix that real quick. Alright. So now, this beginning part's the same. The lighting adds honestly, I think it adds a lot to the game. It makes it a little spookier, you know. I have it to where the deeper you go, the smaller the light gets. I'll show you guys how to purchase things real quick. So you take items to the furnace and your money goes up. And then you go into this secret hidden shop, right? And you can purchase the gun. And here's the gun in all its glory. It is complete with sound effects. But I will turn that on. I will turn the sound effects on in a minute when we get to the other sections of the map. So, still have to touch up on some sprites in here. This is all placeholder. Every route is going to go somewhere eventually. So, and the animations on this are kind of funky sometimes. I'm looking into fixing that, but it works as intended. The gun's actually functional. But I think I will be able to let's try to go in here. So actually, we get to see 2 of the new enemies I've added. Let me turn the sound down a little bit. It's a little loud. We get to see 2 of the new enemies I added on this level. As you can hear, I added sound effects in for the ghost enemy, who I think I just killed. But if you listen, you can hear a little bit of static. Okay, that was not supposed to happen. God damn it. Let's see if I can get back there. Anyway, so I've added in that bug. I can't seem to fix that one. I don't know what causes it. But I've added in, like I said, I've added in 3 enemies. I want to show you guys I want to show you guys all 3 of them, but I want it to be organic. So let's see. If I can't get it here, then I'll spawn them in. But okay, so if I walk around here for a while, one of them should show up. So here's the ghost enemy from the first devlog. Dude, how am I fucking so ass in my own game? Okay, we'll just pull it up in this tutorial world here. So, first enemy I think I want to show you, simply just because he's probably the easiest to get going, is the TV enemy right here. So, once again, his sprites are not final because personally I don't think they look very good as they are right now. But you will hear static. That will be like your sound indicator of the TV enemies here. And then when you get close to the TV, a big gray guy comes out and he starts chasing you. I'm trying to add some. I'm trying to make a lot of enemy variety, and not just have like fast enemies that chase you. So this guy is not supposed to really be a threat. I mean, he can kill you, but he's not supposed to be a threat. He's more so supposed to be like a roadblock of sorts. To try to block off. I think I'm gonna make him even slower than he already is. But yeah, he's just supposed to be like a roadblock instead of an actual like enemy that's gonna be able to kill you. I mean, obviously he still can, but yeah. Next we can check out Mr. Mole Rat here. Once again, his sprite is not final as well, but so how his AI works is, I don't know if you guys saw that little. You set a target. I have targets spawned on the maps that he spawns on, and the targets can spawn anywhere in any range. And if he gets 300 pixels away from the target, or 300 pixels close, if he is within 300 pixels from the target, it will disappear and be teleported to another location. And if he collides with the player, and the player, I'm gonna have an animation set, but when he collides with the player and he's within like 30 pixels, I think it was, of water, the player dies. I'm gonna have an animation of the mole rat actually knocking you into the water. Once again, to try to add some enemy variety, and I don't want everything to be like the ghost and the slime appendage, where like they just chase you. I actually have no idea where he went. That is weird. Let's see. I'll set him over here. So if we can beat him over here. You see, he's gonna try to find a different route. Okay, no, he was in range of the target. Anyway, yeah. See, there you go. I think you guys get the idea. The final enemy, which is probably my favorite thing that I've added to the game so far, is, I don't remember if I've shown this or not, but his name is Smiley. This is what he looks like. I'm just gonna let him play out. How I have his AI set is, right now there is a 50% chance he spawns. I think I'm gonna make it lower, but obviously as you get further and further into the game, it gets higher. But there's a timer set, which is currently set to 960 frames, which is 16 seconds, I believe. So every 16 seconds, it checks to see if his spawn number is over 50. So once again, it's a 50% chance. And if it is, then I'll show you what happens. If you're moving, he attacks you. So let me just set this to like 120, just so he spawns in like a lot, majority of the time. So I actually just gave you guys, I just showed you guys how to beat him. I'll show you guys what happens when he kills you. If he wants to spawn. Anyway, so the way you actually beat Smiley is you just stop moving and he despawns. Once again, he is not supposed to be the main enemy that is going to kill you. I honestly don't think any of these guys are supposed to be like actual, like, they're not supposed to be the main threat yet. I don't have a single enemy that I think is a legitimate threat by itself, but all of them together at the same time can probably... I'm trying to make it so that when they're all on the same map at one time, it is very hectic and chaotic. Like, I don't want it to be like... I don't want it to be like... I don't want the game to be easy, you know what I mean? Anyway, so future plans. Obviously, I'm gonna add upgrades. I'm gonna add more objects that you can sell. I'm gonna add more NPCs. A lot, like the fish genie. I'm gonna add more NPCs. Gonna add more enemies, of course. If you guys have any suggestions or anything you want to see in the game, make sure you let me know in the comments, because I will seriously consider adding them, because ideas are running slim right now. But yeah, one other thing that I need to show is, wait, let me get rid of Smiley here for a sec. I don't want him killing me in the tutorial world. One thing I wanted to show that I was pretty proud of, and I think is important in the game, is I finally got the inventory system to work. So when you enter, before, if you look on the previous devlogs, every time I would hit E and enter this drain pipe, the item would drop. My crowbar would drop, but now it actually sticks with the player. As well as, you now only have the ability of carrying one item at a time, which is what I wanted. But I do plan on adding upgrades for inventory space and actually sight as well. But yeah, he doesn't say anything much yet, but you guys, it's just placeholder text. Anyway, yeah, this is the Sparker is what I called it. It's honestly really overpowered, and it's also really loud. But it is honestly, it's overpowered because it just kills everything one shot. I'm planning on not having everything be one shot. I want some sort of like knockback system for the crowbar and other melee weapons probably. With health. I don't know if I'm going to add health bars. I might make that an upgrade where you can see the enemy health bars. But, yeah. I do plan on adding multiplayer as well. I just want to I want to get the core gameplay loop down. Like I said, this is still early. Like, I think I started making this only like 2 weeks ago. I feel like for being a first-time game dev, it's really good pace. I think it's pretty good pace, at least. But, yeah. I think that is it. See you guys in the next one.